I think we've talked about this before. His 88 to like 97, 98.
It's one of the greatest runs ever.
So basically what I did is I made a 16 seed tournament.
Okay.
And this is Daddy's Action Hogs tournament. These are all action hogs.
Okay.
So for this list, no women.
Okay.
And I didn't include Jackie Chan or Jet Li because you would have just had them win nonstop, right?
Okay.
I wanted it to...
So you took Jackie Chan out on purpose?
He's one of the best action actors. I took him out on purpose because I knew he would win.
Okay.
And I want to see who wins here. It randomized it, so I'm not going to tell you...
What am I basing it on? Like how hog they are? How much I like their movies? Like whatever
both,
I want? Okay.
Both.
Okay.
I would say do it both. Take maybe half of how good their movies are and half of just like how hog and fun it is.
Okay.
Right? Because some of these guys are in way better films than others, but some of these guys are just hog and fun to watch. So I'm not going to tell you who's in this list. So,
yeah, okay.
So with the number 1 seed, you have Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
That was random. And versus the number 16 seed, Keanu Reeves. Who do we have? That's a tough.
You know why this is hard for me though? Because as an actor, I pick Arnold immediately.
But Matrix.
Yeah, because of the Matrix, that makes it really hard.
This is Daddy's list, so
I'd have to pick Arnold.
All right.
Because the reason being, if you're doing Matrix versus Terminator, it's like pretty even to me. Everything else with Arnold, probably I would take over Keanu Reeves.
Gotcha.
That's hard for like the first one.
That was a hard one. I think this one will be easy for you. The Rock.
Okay.
And Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. Yeah. It's not even a question.
Yeah.
If you asked me to name my favorite Rock movie, nothing comes to mind. Like literally nothing.
So Mel Gibson wins. All right. Number 4, number 13, I think will be easy for you too. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Okay.
And Vin Diesel.
Oh, Van Damme. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Some of these I can see are going to be easy. This is just randomized.
Okay.
All right. Next one. This one might be interesting. Wesley Snipes.
Oh, okay.
Scott Adkins.
Oh, that is hard. I've got to go with Wesley Snipes.
I think his films are just a lot better.
His films are better. That's the thing.
Ooh, this one, I think, this one would be interesting to see what you say, because one has clearly better movies, but one is a really fun hog.
Okay.
Bruce Willis.
Okay.
Steven Seagal. You know what the right answer is.
I know.
Well, no, you know what I would say is the right answer.
Bruce Willis is a much better actor.
And better films overall. But
is he?
His top film is probably better, but
Die Hard 2.
Die Hard 3.
What are the other great Bruce Willis movies? Like Last Boy Scout.
The Last Man Standing.
There's The Color of Night.
If you like disaster.
I would say Steven Seagal.
Yeah, you is. I would say Steven Seagal too. This is our list.
But Bruce Willis, I need to add before we move on that I really like Bruce Willis as an actor. And I think he's honestly kind of underrated as an actor.
Right. I do too. But Steven Seagal had a really nice 10-year stretch there. I like it. All right. This one will be interesting.
Okay.
Chuck Norris.
Okay.
Gerard Butler.
Oh. Huh. I think I like Gerard Butler more as like an actor.
Uh-huh.
But he's in Gamer, he's in 300, he's in, what else is he even in? The Olympus Has Fallen movies. And then with those movies versus like Invasion USA, Missing in Action. He's also in the Game of Death, right? Or not Game of Death. He's in the Bruce Lee movie where they fight in the Coliseum.
Octagon?
No, he fights Bruce Lee in the Coliseum.
I don't remember.
I'm going to go with Chuck Norris, honestly.
Chuck Daddy. All right.
Silent Rage, one of the best movies ever made.
This one will be fun. Kurt Russell.
Oh, okay.
Sylvester Stallone.
No, I don't want them against each other.
This is how we ranked it. It was random.
So it's Rambo, Rocky. It's got to be Stallone, but I love, I as you probably know, I've been rewatching a lot of John Carpenter stuff recently. And like him as Snake Plissken and him as Jack
from
Burton.
New York. The Thing's not really action, but still the Thing's
so
Tango and Cash.
I gotta go with Stallone though.
All right, Stallone.
But I should add the caveat that it's primarily because of the movies.
Yeah.
So than like Persona. Yeah.
And then the last one of the first round, Jason Statham.
Okay.
Dolph Lundgren.
Okay, this is gonna sound stupid, but I have to go with Statham because of the Guy Ritchie movies.
Okay. That makes sense.
Which are not really action movies. They kind of are.
But they're good movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, if he dies, he dies. It feels bad to do that to Dolph.
Got to do it. All right. So that's the first round. Now round 2.
Okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger
No.
Mel Gibson.
No.
These are going to be hard.
What am I ranking again?
I don't know. It's your ranking. I'm just the facilitator.
Lethal Weapon and Mad Max versus like Terminator and everything else that Schwarzenegger was in. I gotta go with Arnold.
All right.
But let me add, Mel Gibson is a better actor.
Mm-hmm.
And like the Lethal Weapon movies are among my favorite movies ever. But Terminator and Terminator 2 are just like, that to me, those are like the pinnacle of like action movies.
He's in some good ones. All right, Arnold advances. Next one, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Wesley Snipes.
Am I a bad person if I pick Wesley Snipes?
I don't know.
I like his movies more. Well, there's Demolition Man. There's Blade. Well, all the Blade movies. Well, I never saw the third one. But
It's not good.
Passenger 57, Rising Sun. Is that what that movie's called?
The Dead. No, not The Dead. What's the one with he jumps, the parachute one?
Is that The Art of War?
No.
Oh, Drop Zone?
Drop Zone.
But what's the one that he's in with Sean Connery? Is that called Rising Sun? Versus like Time Cop,
Bloodsport, double. The twins one. There's the two
Double
twins
Impact
one.
and
What's the other one with the twins? Where their brothers or twins?
well, there's Replicant.
That's
But there's also Maximum Risk.
So who do we got?
I honestly, so Van Damme's
Lionheart.
I think Van Damme's movies have more consistent quality. I think Demolition Man is better than any movie that Van Damme was in.
Getting Street Fighter.
I like Wesley Snipes more.
So who's gonna
as an actor? Van Damme's movies are better.
Okay.
So that's really what it comes down to me.
So Van Damme.
Am I imagining I'm casting them in a movie? Is it whose movies I would watch on a desert island? Like,
Action hogs.
it's just I pick any
What's your criteria for action hogs?
I'm gonna pick Wesley Snipes.
All right.
Are you disappointed?
Yes. It's not who I'd pick, but I like Wesley Snipes. All right. Steven Seagal.
Okay.
Chuck Norris.
Seagal.
Yeah, I think that one for me would be easy. Seagal is such an absolute pig swine.
Beast.
I know, it's fun.
Beast.
It's fun to watch.
He is.
I think this one will be easy for you too. Sylvester Stallone and Jason Statham.
Because Jason Statham is in a lot of movies that I could care less about. Snatch, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Wrath of Man. Those are amazing movies.
They're really
and
good.
The Bank Job is an amazing movie.
Beekeeper.
But if you're doing if we're looking at like all time, Sylvester Stallone is like one of the action legends of all time. Like as a producer, as a writer, as a director, as an actor. Like, I guess I'll pick Stallone.
Okay. All right. Final four.
Okay. Wait, we're down to the final four?
Final four.
And why is there no Tony Jaa on here?
Because he's
Too easy?
Yeah,
no Chow Yun Fat?
None. I didn't put those specifically because I think you would have just had them win everybody. So Arnold versus Wesley Snipes.
Okay. Arnold.
Okay. I figured that'd be an easy one for you.
No, is it Stallone and Seagal?
And then it's Sylvester Stallone and Steven Seagal.
Oh.
And then that'll be the winner. And then we'll have the 3 and 4 bracket too. And this is your list. It could be best movies. It could be most hog.
And I want
It could be peak
I'm
movies.
leaning towards Seagal.
Then pick Seagal, you pig.
Seagal. Let's do Seagal.
You have to say Seagal. You already said it. He's absolute swine hog. All right. The 3-4 matchup. Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone.
Stallone.
Okay, so Stallone is 3rd and Wesley Snipes is 4th. And then I'm guessing.
It's got to be Arnold.
And then I'm
It's
guessing
gotta
you'd say
be
Arnold over Seagal.
So
Right?
does it tell you how I ranked them all in order or no? What are the top 5?
Well, I can see the top 5.
So what are they?
Schwarzenegger,
Okay.
Seagal, Stallone,
Mm-hmm.
Wesley Snipes.
That's 4.
Yeah. Well, the other ones they're in round
Okay.
2, so I don't know who. I guess tell me who's your favorite of Mel Gibson, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Chuck Norris, and Jason Statham.
Mel Gibson.
So there
There
we
you
go.
go.
Number 5. So there's your little bracket. Seagal got to the final. He got such a pick.
Wouldn't you?
I mean, he get pretty far in too. I think we've talked about this before. His 88 to 97, 98.
It's one of the greatest runs ever.
He made a lot of
Let me see if I can name them all. Wait, let me see if I can name them all.
I'll look it up and I'll see
Above
what
the
you
Law.
most. First film, 98, Above the Law, correct.
Then there's Marked for Death,
That was 90, is another one in 90.
Hard to Kill,
Yeah, those are 2 in the 90.
Out for Justice.
91.
And then there's,
One we keep forgetting about that's amazing. 92. Great cast.
is that the one with Keith David? No, that's Marked for Death. It's not. Oh, Under Siege.
Under Siege.
Yeah.
We never talk about it, but it's amazing.
And then there's, at some point in that run, there is Fire Down Below.
That's way later.
On Deadly Ground.
On Deadly Ground is 94, yeah.
Okay. And there's Under Siege 2.
Under Siege 2. 96 is when he's not in that long.
Executive Decision.
Which is really good.
Then there's Glimmerman at some point.
That's the next one.
And then Fire Down Below.
And then in between those, he made a
Cradle to the Grave.
No, he made a guest appearance on a TV show for one episode.
No, what is it?
Roseanne.
No, it wasn't on Roseanne. Yes.
And then that's kind of the end of it.
But that's insane.
All those are good movies.
All of them.
I mean, they're not rated super high on IMDb.
But realistically, for real cinephiles like us,
and
the lowest would be like a 7.5.
That's at least, yeah.
I mean,
have you seen the jackets in them? It's amazing.
Fire Down Below has the greatest jackets ever put to celluloid. It's you can't. There's no other way to describe it.
Well, that was my fun little game. I have some other questions, but for now, that was the game.
I loved the game. I want to do it again some other time with a different bracket.
A different bracket.
Yeah.